Stepping out into the suburban whiteness I hold in my hands. These continually passing cars, these lawn sprinklers, these flower beds, these bags of fertilizer, these flushing toilets, these lawn mowers. Down in the creek, fossils washed loose by popular culture have assembled themselves and climbed out to roam the sidewalks, carrying an insurance folder. Madam, may I speak to the breadwinner? Madam, have you ever thought what might happen if you were to push your hand into the dirt of your backyard and touch the coolness of legacy? If you were to feel it? The soil is fatally damp. The leviathan of the land lies below. He is rock. He cannot be understood, except by me. I know him. His cold, sub-eternal shadow steadies the assassin's sighted gun barrel, so curious to know its prey. Have you ever walked through submerged cities when you slept and heard above you a pounding on the door? Madam, there are dinosaurs under this town. Down in the creek, children put their feet into dinosaur footprints and pick up pieces of fossilized bone to duel like crazed reptiles. The cutaway shelf of black clay is a history of Texas murder. Long winds thunder in their ears. The empty Dallas God speaks without ceasing. Here we grow, as the suburbs kill us with mildness. Cement floors covered in beige tiles echo the noisy TV. Heel bones getting the beating when kids walk through in dirty socks, TV commercials, toilet noises, smarmy religious poems painted on picnic plates and tacked to a wall. The boy's mom makes him go to the store to buy sanitary napkins and ice cream. Later he finds the hidden raunch mags in the garage, hose seams, drug-loosened smiles. Light a cigarette, from another cigarette, from another cigarette. This is what many men want. He's out walking when FBI dicks swerve to the roadside, gov plate on the tail. Join us in the car a sec, just a string of questions for you today, sir. What do you know about certain thugs who've showed up at your house? The feds, with bologna sandwich breath, go through the script a couple of times. What are these interesting individuals' movements? Symphony movements, toilet movements, trail of evidence leads to cat box. Interesting, just real interesting. Home to the canned corn cackle of TV laughter. TV goes spock, spock, spocky, blam! A cartoon head gets blown off. You darn varmint! The head pops back up and chitters at the fat little hunter who throws his gun on the ground and joins a pacifist cell. Later in a comic strip, a communist rabbit is discovered and turned in. Comic, Kazi, Kami crazy. Saturday is laying on the bed looking up at a plastic jet fighter that hangs on a string. The pilot, the spider, bails. He waves a comic book, killing it with humor, then jumps up and hits the road while cows in a field watch. A motorist stops and asks if he needs to be turned in at a crazy house. Well, maybe. Zoom. After a while, he touzles along dizzy and staggers toward a mirror-topped lake that keeps jumping ahead like propaganda promises. A pickup pulls over. He gets in, and the white-haired minister pushes that Bible right on over. That's the answer, son. Ballpoint thoughts, suburbs at noon, dogs gargle near piercing green mimosas. Lawn sprinklers hiss in the womb of whiteness. Kids with sun-bleached hair and brown faces watch from inside a refrigerator box, little blonde-haired bugs in the shadows, playing house, holding shadowy teacups. A newspaper rolls limply across the sidewalk. It has a picture of Jack Ruby, a pointing finger, the back of a head, wearing a Stetson, a fierce frown. Who shot that gun off? In back of a church, yellow grass sows across cracks in the black clay. Nearby, there's a corrugated iron fence. I can smell the dirt. A face is brown in front of the rusting metal. In the parking lot, an updraft sends tatters of birds high into the air. Crash! Crash! Colossal feet smash into the land, getting closer, bigger than anyone could have thought. I told you. I told you. It's here. He's here. I'm here. There is no past. I am the past.